What is up, everyone? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special video for you guys because this is the first time I'm going to do, or at least try to review, a fragrance. And of course it's by Victoria Beckham Beauty, the brand that's on my channel I think the most. I have a full playlist if you are new here, and I'll make sure to link everything down below that I'm talking about. So let's just get started. I have a lot to say. Now, I just got my order in the mail. I didn't do expedite shipping because it was so expensive. But with that said, Victoria Beckham Beauty does have a discovery set right now where you can buy 3 fragrances for $30 or 30 euros, and you can test them out in these very nice sample size sets, so 3 times 2 milliliters. And if I knew that this was going to launch, some of you guys knew by the way, but if I knew that this discovery set was going to launch, I probably would have purchased the discovery set, because a blind purchase for a fragrance of $200 or 200 euros is quite insane. But I still did it, and I have the full size bottle here. I didn't get all 3 fragrances. I did ask Victoria Beckham Beauty on Instagram, could you maybe send me some samples of the other 2 fragrances so I can at least review all of them. And unfortunately my channel is just too small for Victoria Beckham Beauty to give it any mention, and it's okay. I'm not bitter about it. It just gives me a lot of drive to continue on reviewing the brand. It is one of my favorite brands, and I am going to say that everything that you'll see in this video is linked down below, so I'll link the discovery set down below as well. Again, it's $30 or 30 euros, which is a much better deal, especially for a blind purchase. Let's kind of get into the fragrances, and let me tell you which fragrance I got. So there are 3 different fragrances. They come in these really beautiful big bottles. They kind of look vintage, kind of Art Deco style. There is an article by Vogue. I'll link the article down below as well. So all 3 fragrances are based on Victoria Beckham's life. She calls it memory-based fragrances, which I definitely really like. I always feel like this brand and Victoria Beckham Beauty are kind of like one in one. So I do feel like she has a huge hand into everything that the brand puts out. And I feel me as sort of like an audience member or a customer cares about that a brand comes out with products that are really dear to them. And I feel like this kind of goes into line with everything that she wants. The fragrances are handcrafted by perfumer Jerome Epinette, and he also worked with Byredo or Fleur's Apricots Privé. And the part of the description here is that Victoria Beckham Beauty says she prefers masculine scents such as tobacco and suede, which I personally really like. I don't like too floral. I personally don't consider myself a girly girl, and I like the idea of having maybe a masculine fragrance. With that said, we got 3 fragrances. The first one that I saw on the website was Portofino 97 Eau de Parfum, which has a citrus woody smell. It says Portofino should be a rush of burgeoning romance, adrenaline, flirtation, infatuation, a rendezvous of Victoria and David into the Italian seaside, all bottled up. So fresh sea breeze, clouded with incense and amber, lingering trace of patchouli, musk, vetiver. I didn't end up purchasing this one, but it did sound really beautiful. And it came in this beautiful blue packaging. And I think the idea of the whole seaside thing, that's why they made it blue. You know, I'm just spitballing here. The second perfume that I didn't get is in the yellow packaging, and it is the scent Ysidro Drive. And it's named after the Beverly Hills Road the Beckham family relocated to in 2007. She said it was a time of healing. It reminds her of Malibu, hiking, surfing with the kids. On the website, it says that this is going to be woody and floral, saffron, rose, and amber notes, a burst of energy, a new beginning, a healing power perfume. This to me wasn't one that captured my attention. Personally, I'm not huge in the rich rose type of scents. I felt this was going to be a little bit more floral compared to the other ones, and I was very interested in trying something a little bit more unisex, a little bit more masculine. And this actually, out of the 3 of them, and maybe I'm wrong, but this one smelled, or like the way it was described, very floral, a little bit more feminine, although I do like vanilla tone. So that's the second one I didn't get. So the one I did get is in this beautiful white bottle. So I'm gonna open it up on camera for you guys. First off, the box, like always, you get the little insert that thanks you for making the purchase, and here is the beautiful box. It came packaged really nicely, and if you are a fan of these what are these called? These dust bags, these Anyway, you get them, you still get them, but it wasn't inserted into it. So this is the outside. It kind of feels like a book. It feels heavy. I got the 50 ml one, and the 100 ml one is, I believe, 290 euros. So I also think $290. So if you get double the amount, so the 100 milliliters, you don't pay double the price. So there is a little bit of a, I guess, discount there. But I got the 50 ml one, and this is what it comes into. It's like a booklet. I did already open it, so that's why you see it's kind of ripped over here, because there was a little sticker on top, and you open it like this, and this is what it looks like. Look how stunning. It does feel like old Hollywood glam, don't you think so? And personally, I did like the white bottle the best. I think it kind of suits the line right now with all the new white packaging. I definitely feel like if you want to have a cohesive collection, the white one is the way to go. So this is Suite 302. On the side here, it says an alluring rendezvous, entrancing escapade, the intoxicating perfume of glamour. Victoria Beckham conjures the sumptuous spirits of whirlwind weekends in Paris in the memory of the Suite 302. An erotic melange of black cherry, red peppercorn, dimmed hotel rooms clouded in rose centifolia, midnight violet, and narcotic musk. I love musk scents, so this one got to me. Plush velvets saturated with papyrus, black leather, and masculine tobacco leaf. The tobacco leaf and the leather, again, really got to me. Then the website says that the top notes are going to be black cherry, leather, and tobacco leaf. It should be woody and amber. So personally, I thought this was kind of like the perfect masculine scent that I was maybe looking for. I also really like the description. I'm not much for the sea breeze or hiking. I definitely felt like this description and me, this bottle, I don't know. I felt like this was the one. And I also did a poll, and you guys also really liked this one. I thought it was going to be spicy, masculine, midnight, kind of like maybe a nice nighttime perfume. So that is why I decided to get this one. And yes, 200 euros or $200 is a lot of money for a blind item, but you know what, here I am. If I wasn't reviewing Victoria Beckham Beauty, I probably wouldn't have purchased it so fast, but I wanted you guys to see the gloriousness of this all. It looks luxe, it looks beautiful. I mean, just the experience alone, this is what you want to see. Then when you take out the bottle, you do get a little bit of a description over here, so I didn't think you were gonna get it, and I think this is gonna be everything about the fragrances. So also about Portofino 97, Suite 302, and I bet the other side says San Ysidro Drive. And let's just admire the packaging for a second. It feels luxe, it feels heavy. It feels like a flask, like we're looking at a flask. Let me see. Got the logo on top with the beautiful, like chrome gold packaging. So for comparison, you can see the Art Deco packaging of one of the highlighter sticks. For comparison, you see the lid of the 50 milliliter bottle, very similar, a little larger, but in terms of comparison's sake, you kind of get a feel how large this is. Now again, this feels heavy. It feels like glass. I wish it was like refillable, but I don't think it is. And on the bottom, it does say Eau de Parfum, 50 ml, designed in France. Anyone that does want to see ingredient list, it's right over here. I had to open it right away. Like I'm someone, I get something new, I want to open it right away. But it's very easy to open. It actually feels very nice in my hands, so ergonomics wise. It doesn't feel like it's hard to open. It doesn't feel like it's hard to grasp. It's not a weird shape of a bottle, care about that, and it feels luxe. So in terms of experience, it does fall into line with everything Victoria Beckham Beauty so far. The fragrance, since I spritzed it once downstairs, oh, you smell it. You smell it. And let me just show you guys the most expensive spritz ever. Very fair. Like, I don't know if you can capture this on camera, but it's a very nice mist of a spray. So you spray it and it kind of gives you this cloud. I'm in in this cloud right now. And it's a strong scent. And when I say strong, I don't mean like it's overpowering. I think the scent isn't too much, but it definitely feels rich and for nighttime, and it lingers for a long time. So that's something I really like. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray it around my neck area, spray it on my arm area. And what I want to do is I want to do a bit of a wear test with it. It's currently 1 o'clock and I want to see how long this lasts. But let's talk about the scent. The first thing that I want to say is it is quite masculine. I don't think it's too masculine though, so I don't think that it overpowers any of my femininity, if that makes any sense. But I definitely feel the masculine energy over here. The tobacco, I smell very faintly. There is some citrus in here when I see the ingredient list. Personally, I don't smell a lot of the citrus. I definitely smell a little bit of the tobacco leaf and maybe something more sweet. So the black cherry and the tobacco leaf are very big. They come out, they shoot at you. The leather, a little less, so not much leathery like, and a bit musky indeed. So I think the muskiness kind of gives me that richness, if you know what I mean. Like gives you that kind of like a bit of a blanket. But yeah, the tobacco leaf mixed with a little bit of cherry, not too sweet, more to the masculine side. That's how I would describe this. And it is very wrapping, it's like a very deep fragrance. And so far it's lingering in this room, so it's captivating this entire room, but not in a very annoying sense. See how long it lasts. I'm gonna ask my parents, I'm gonna ask everybody around me to let me know if they can still smell the fragrance and what they smell. But so far, for a blind item, guys, I'm so happy that I like it. It's like I have nothing I have. I'm not a huge fragrance person. I don't know if I'm the best nose around to give you this review. At the same time, I still really wanted to review this. I review a lot of Victoria Beckham Beauty and it's just such a fun launch. This is such a beautiful gift as well if you want to gift it to someone for the holiday collection. And it's not like makeup. Makeup does expire a bit faster in my opinion. And some of the fragrances that I own, I have for a while. None of the fragrances here compared to this one by Victoria Beckham Beauty. If you are looking for a more masculine fragrance for the nighttime, I actually think this is a really great option. If you're looking for presents or present ideas, and you want to have something that does hold a lot of value, a lot of luxury, I think this is a really great option. If you're like me and you don't like to buy blind, definitely go for the discovery set. I'll make sure to link both the fragrances of the website and the discovery set down below for you guys. And with that said, I think this is going to be a quick review, but I want to thank you guys all so much for watching and supporting my little channel by watching, by liking, by buying from my affiliate links. I do see who buys or like that people buy from my affiliate links, and I'm so thankful, guys, so thankful. This, by the way, currently is my new setup. This is the Airbnb of my parents. I'm staying here while finalizing the divorce, and hopefully at some point I get to move out to my own place. But this is gonna be the background for now. I hope the lighting and everything was fine. I hope the sound bites are okay. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you have any questions regarding the fragrance, let me know as well. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you love Victoria Beckham Beauty. Check out some of my other videos because Victoria Beckham Beauty is such a love for me as a brand entirely. I try literally everything. I don't think I've ever not tried something from the brand. So if you want to dive in the rabbit hole with me, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Guys, thank you guys all so much for watching again. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Have a happy and healthy day. And I'll see you guys next time.